Hello everyone and welcome to my first video. This is my opinion about WWE. Wow, great start to a new channel. This is my review of WWE Extreme Rules 2015 and I'm gonna start right away. I'm gonna be honest with it. I thought it was a really good show. Could have been better, but again the build-up wasn't that great, so I think that's mainly where it came from. On the pre-show, we had Neville versus Bad News Barrett, and Neville defeated Bad News Barrett. And I watched this live, and I live in the Netherlands, so that was around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, so I was really tired after watching it, but in my opinion it was worth it. The match duration was 10 minutes, 10.5 minutes, about that. And Neville defeated Bad News Barrett, and it was a really good match in my opinion. 4 stars at least for that. Really going back and forth. Great news for Neville defeating Bad News Barrett, because I think he needed a win, and WWE is doing a good job pushing him. Alright, up next is Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper in Chicago Street Fight match. That match duration was 56 minutes and 10 seconds. Yeah, you heard that right. That match was almost an hour long, but that was because one half of the match was just in the area, and then they drove away in the car because Luke Harper they were going backstage, they were fighting, and suddenly they were going backstage and Luke Harper grabbed the car, Dean Ambrose jumped in and Luke Harper drove away, and I'm gonna come back on that. Next up we are Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus in the Kiss Me Arse match. Yeah, the stipulation, not really what I was expecting. The match itself was decent, 3 stars, 2 stars maybe. Dolph Ziggler defeated Sheamus in the end, but Sheamus refused to kiss Dolph Ziggler's ass. He hit him with a low blow and then a bro kick, and then Dolph Ziggler was unconscious, and Sheamus let Dolph Ziggler kiss hers ass. I don't care. Not really what I was expecting, because Dolph Ziggler tweeted that he might quit, so I hope he doesn't quit. Next up was the New Day. Representing the New Day was Big E and Kofi Kingston, with Xavier Woods of course, versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro with Natalya for the Tag Team Championships. That match was 9 minutes and let's say almost 10 minutes. Yeah, the New Day defeated Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. I wasn't expecting that. I heard some people said, well, if New Day wins it wouldn't surprise me, but it did surprise me. I was expecting Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to win, but the way they won, Xavier Woods first had a distraction, then Natalya slapped Xavier Woods, and after that, yeah, Kofi Kingston went for the pin on Cesaro and he grabbed the tights and they just lost. Maybe tomorrow on Monday Night Raw, which is actually today, we will have a rematch for that, and I don't know how that's gonna go. I hope Cesaro and Tyson Kidd retain and then the New Day snaps. After the match, we had a backstage segment, and Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper came back, and Luke Harper just went out the back of the car and he fell something, I don't know, because if Dean Ambrose is driving, how would Luke Harper fall out the back end of the car? I don't get it. But the shot goes back to the New Day and Luke Harper is in front of it. Dean Ambrose was on top of the car and he made the elbow drop, but he missed Luke Harper and he went for the New Day. Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper went back in the main area for the pinfall. It was a really good match. It was kinda lame, the finish in my opinion. You had a whole bunch of chairs set up, and Dean Ambrose delivered the beats, but he delivered on the mat and not on the chairs, so that was kind of a lame end of the match in my opinion. Next up we have John Cena versus Rusev. And that match was about 30 minutes long, 30-40 minutes. It was a Russian chain match. I like strap matches, so I'm also looking forward to this match. The match itself, Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus was 3 stars, and New Day was versus Kid Cesaro was 3 stars I think, and Dean Ambrose versus Luke was 4 stars. I think that was a really good match. Back to John Cena versus Rusev. The match itself, it was kind of different from the strap match, because in the strap match you just check a pole, and when the other member tags the same pole, the light changes. But this time the 2 lights could be on: green representing John Cena, red representing Rusev. And when someone momentous was stopped, the referee would wave it off, and yeah, they had to start all over again. But they did pretty good. It was a decent match. I would say 3.5 stars, something like that. Lana, the crowd in Chicago, I was really happy because they didn't mention too much CM Punk chance. Not that I have anything against CM Punk, but I was expecting more CM Punk chance. But yeah, the crowd was chanting, "We want Lana, we want Lana." Lana was just ringside. She stepped up on the apron and started waving to the fans. And Rusev sent her backstage, and she had to leave. I thought it was really weird because it felt like the crowd was. I think there was someone from WWE in the crowd, and they started the "We Want Lana" chant because it perfectly fitted in the match, because the match just continued and John Cena AA'd Rusev from the distraction. And then the AA and how is it called? The accolade, yada yada yada. I thought it was really cool that John Cena checked the left corner and Rusev checked the right corner, so they had green light in one corner and red light in the other, and everyone turned around, and then 3 poles had red and green, and the same pole that was left didn't have any colors, and they both attacked everyone. And Rusev and Cena did tug of war, and they looked at each other and like, oh no, that's the last pole we have to check. And Rusev was going for it. John Cena did the AA. I thought, in my opinion, the referee should have waved it off because his momentum stopped. He waved it off when John Cena even kicked Rusev, and now when he delivers the AA, he doesn't wave it off. Alright, John Cena won the match that way. Backstage segment, Rusev was really mad at Lana, and Lana went to the knocked on a door, and we couldn't see what door. Then she walked in, and we saw that it was the authorities' door. I thought Lana was getting fired or something, like Rusev was going to say from Lana, you should go to the authority and you should quit. Just go ahead, quit. Later we found out that John Cena vs Rusev will be an I Quit match at Payback. More like an I will win because I'm John Cena and I will never give up. And John Cena will win that for sure. Then we had Nikki Bella with Brie Bella accompanied by Brie Bella, and it was first Naomi. There was a 3 stars match. It was decent for a Divas match. It could have been better, and not really much to say about this, but Naomi had a new theme song, by the way. I think it's good she had a new theme song, like the old one. It reminds me of Lord Tensai or Sweet Tea, I don't know what it was called, and the funk, how is he called? Oh, it's really bad of me. Brodus Clay, and yeah, it's new. It's good that she had a new theme song. But Brie Bella kicked Naomi to the head, and Nikki did a rack attack to defeat Naomi for the Divas Championship match. And that match was 7 minutes long, so it was decently long for a Divas match. It could have been longer. Alright, next up we have Roman Reigns versus Big Show, and that match I would give a 4 star, maybe 3.5 to 4 stars. The crowd wasn't booing the shit out of this match. That really surprised me. I didn't watch the first 5 minutes, but yeah, I watched the rest of it and it was pretty good. It took 20 minutes, so it was a decent long match. And Big Show chokeslammed Roman Reigns to tables. Roman Reigns speared Big Show through the barricade. He speared Roman Reigns to the table. He speared Big Show to the table, I'm sorry. Big Show stood up and Roman Reigns to the table over him, but I think Roman Reigns should have speared him and threw the table right away over him, because Big Show stood up and then he lied back down and then he threw the table over him. It was really weird, but also really cool, because I think the WWE's thought about it was that Roman Reigns just kept grabbing tables so the crowd wouldn't boo the shit out of him, and I thought it was a pretty good match. Alright, next up in the main event we had Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton in a steel cage match for the WWE Randy. What are you saying? Alright, get Randy Orton out of the system. We had Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton in a steel cage match for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion with the RKO banned and Kane as the gatekeeper. See, that's a mouthful to say. But that match took 21 minutes. 3 to 3.5 stars. I'm expecting the Extreme Rules pay-per-view to have an Extreme Rules match in the end, but they decided to go with a steel cage. The stipulations, steel cage match, because that way nobody can come in. That's really stupid, because you should go for Hell in a Cell if you're gonna do that, and even then people will come in. And then we had the RKO banned, and that was really sad because Seth Rollins' curb stomp got banned. And alright, I'm sorry for that. We had the RKO banned. I thought it was really sad in my opinion, because Seth Rollins banned the RKO and then Seth Rollins' curb stomp became banned, and they showed the preview from WrestleMania, not Roman Reigns. They showed the preview from WrestleMania, and yeah, they had Seth Rollins came out, you know, the moment when he cashed in, and then Roman Reigns speared Brock Lesnar, and they just cut out the curb stomp. I was like, alright, you can take it's really stupid that they banned curb stomp, but to take it out of any video they had, and that's really stupid, man. But alright, let's move on. Ken is the gatekeeper. The first 30 minutes or something, I thought it was fair. I didn't thought Kane would interfere. I think I'm one of the only people that thought that. But either way, after 30 minutes or something, JJ security came out, and yeah, they tried to climb over the cage. Orton stopped them. Then they tried to no. Let me think. Randy Orton was trying to escape. Kane didn't open the door. Then Seth Rollins was trying to escape. He opened the door, and then no. Randy Orton tried to escape, and then Kane held the door for him. He closed it, and then Seth Rollins came. He drop kicked Randy Orton, but it knocked back Kane as well. And they looked at each other and they're like, "Oh, now the door is open." So they went back, and both heads were at the door, and Kane slammed the door. He closed the door, and then J&J's security came back. I'm sorry. And Kane was all pissed, and J&J's security tried to stop Kane, and Kane stepped into the ring, into the cage, and J&J's security was still there. He delivered a double choke slam, and then he was teasing to choke slam Seth, but he choke slammed Orton. Seth Rollins was trying to escape, and Kane chokeslammed Seth Rollins, and then then Kane laid Seth Rollins' hand over Orton. Orton kicked out at 2, and how did it go further? Let me think 1 second, or hold on. Alright, I'm sorry, that was really bad of me. Kane tried to pick up Randy Orton, and he went. I had to look it back. That's how bad it was for me. He picked up Randy Orton. He was going for the tombstone hard driver, and Randy Orton pushed Kane away. He went for the RKO, while the RKO was banned. So I thought it's a match over right now, but it wasn't. Randy Orton turned around, and then Seth Rollins hit Randy Orton with the RKO, and he escaped. But when the RKO was banned, I was like, alright, it's banned in the steel cage, or on Sunday, I don't know. So I thought Randy Orton should lose because he had on Kane, but then I thought like, well, maybe it's just on the opponent. And then Seth Rollins hit the RKO on Randy, so that had to be a disqualification. Yeah, well, not disqualification, because you can't have that in the steel cage. Stipulation was weird on its own, but I think we will hear that tonight on Raw. Let me hear what you thought of this review, and if I should do this more often. This was WWE fan. No, I am a WWE fan. This was WWE Europe fan. I would like to hear your comments down below if I should do more reviews like Monday Night Raw and NXT and SmackDown. And pay-per-view, of course. That's the only reviews I'm gonna do, or pay-per-view, because here in the Netherlands the show takes place between 3 o'clock in the night and 7 o'clock in the morning, so I can give my view as soon as one day after, and not just an hour after like most guys do. But maybe that will work in my advantage, and I will see you tomorrow for Raw. Have a nice day. Bye bye.